Break it like a Kit Kat, taste it all. Like it when you turn your ring off and turn me on and take it off. Why you gotta give me faces for? Eat it like you took your braces off. Have you on your
What's up? It's your girl Ken, and we're back with another video. I know I've been gone a couple of days. I know I said, well, in my head, I was gonna try to upload every Friday. But the last week has been really, I don't want to say stressful. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. I graduated. Woo. 2020, I'm done. I'm on my way to college, you know? So I had a lot of stuff going on with that, trying to figure out, like, how did I want to celebrate my graduation because, you know, of the whole coronavirus or whatever. In the end, right when I was ready to upload this, like, record this video, my allergies started kicking in. I have really bad allergies. So, like, I couldn't record, like, even now, like, I'm still kind of stuffed. My eyes itch a lot. So, like, I just been, like, trying to get myself back into the swing of things, trying to get ready to record this video for y'all. So, here it is. As you can see by the title, it is a girl talk. I'm going to have different topics that I've asked some of my friends what they want to hear me talk about. What should I talk about? What should I give my input on? So y'all can hear it. So y'all can hear what I think about different things, from high school to love to heartache to friendships to just different things. So here we go. Let's get into the video. Okay. So the first topic is friendships, right? We've all had either a group of friends or that one friend or whatever it may be, but we've all, can't nobody really say I haven't had any friends. It's the fact of the matter that if the friends stuck around, if you trusted them friends, stuff like that. There are different types of friendships. You have the friends for a reason, a friends for a season, and a friends for a lifetime. As we grow, we realize that it becomes less important to have more friends and more important to have real ones. I said the friends for a reason. The friends for a reason are the friends that, like, come into your life and they teach you something. It may be a good teach you something type of lesson, or it may be like, dang, I need to learn that I need to, like, not trust everybody. I need to learn that I can't let everybody in as easily. I need to learn, you may be that person that needs to learn that you can't give everybody what they want in the friendship. You may have to be that one friend that's like, no, I can't do it. Or you may have to tell certain friends, no. You may be that friend that, like, you want to tell every single body in your friend group yes. Because I feel like that's what I am. I am a yes type of person. I try to make my friends, I'm the oldest out of my friend group. So I really try to be there for every single one of my friends. And I feel like sometimes it is emotionally draining. Like, you get tired of being the one that is checking up on everybody constantly. You want to be the one to get checked up on from time to time. You want to be the one that gets asked, are you okay? Instead of doing the asking, like, do you need this? Do you need that? Are you okay? Like, trust me, I know I've been there, done that. And I've had to step away and take time for myself and be like, okay, I can't with y'all right now. I have to be by myself. And I went weeks without talking to my friends, or some days, and when they do check in, I have to be like, you know, I was just going through it and I really don't want to talk to them. I have the friends for a season. The friends for a season may not be bad, you know? The friends for a season may be friends that come into your life that you've known for forever, but they don't stick around. Y'all are not there all the time. So of course y'all are gonna leave each other. Okay. Of course y'all are gonna leave each other. Of course, y'all are not gonna always be there. Not saying that y'all aren't gonna be there for each other, but y'all may not be in each other's lives all the time. Like, something may happen A big event may happen in your life, and that friend may not be there. Not saying that they didn't text you and say congratulations or anything, but that person has a life of their own too, and they do things that, you know, they just pop in and out. Like, not saying it's a bad pop in and out, because you may be that friend for a season. You may be that friend that's like, y'all may see each other every blue moon. Y'all may see each other only on a certain friend that y'all have like connected through each other's birthday. I have friends that I only see on special occasions, and every time I see that friend on special occasions, it's always good. It's never bad. It's never an argument. It's just we're in different areas of our life. I'm 18. She or he is 18. Because I have both male and female friends that are like this. And I see them and it's just like, oh my God, I missed you. We need to talk more. And we say that and we don't do it. But we check in on each other. We text. Hey, how you doing? I missed you. You know, type stuff. So a friend for a season is basically a friend that just pops in and out, not on bad intentions. It's just that y'all weren't as close as y'all used to be maybe when y'all were younger in middle school. And then I have the friends for a lifetime. Y'all, a friend for a lifetime is a friend that you've been friends with 6 years plus. My best friend is 19. I'm 18. That's been my friend for 10 years. That girl is not going anywhere. She's been around birthdays, holidays. I've been with her family on Christmas, I've been with her on New Year's several amount of times. Because, you know, of course, Christmas and stuff, we spend time with our family. But even then, I try to go over there. I try to say hey. I try to say, her mama is my mama. That is my second mama. That family is my family. Her nieces are my nieces. Her brother is like my brother. That is family. That girl is not going anywhere. And this week, I had a little graduation thing. My auntie prepared me a little car parade. I can't talk right now. And you know, it was so sweet. And me and my best friend, we talk, not as much as we used to, but we talk. And we talk, you know, not as much as we used to, or whatever. Because like I said, she's 18. I mean, I'm 18. She's 19. So, you know, we're just in two different places. I'm going off to college. She's working. We're just in two different places of our life, but we still always try to make time for each other. And we haven't been talking as much. So my mom texted her and was like, don't let her know. This is a surprise, yada, yada, yada. And I see my best friend and I ran up and I hugged the mess out of my best friend. Like, I tell her everything, vice versa. I love her. That I know is a friend for a lifetime because of how much we've gone through. We've had broken friendships with other people because of the fact that, like, we agreed more, and it's a lot of other stuff. But, you know, a friend for a lifetime is somebody that you can see yourself around. I have multiple friends that it's like, I don't know if I can see myself around you 10 plus years from now. And then I have other friends that it's like, nah, I'll see y'all. I know y'all gonna be in my life. I know y'all are most definitely gonna be in my life. So it's like, you just gotta know who those friends are, and you have to really decipher for yourself if you could see them helping you, and if you can see yourself helping them years down the road, or if it's just like, this relationship ain't working, it's one-sided, I don't like it, and you have to figure out for yourself if you want to keep them in your life or not. Relationships are hard to have, you know? Relationships, they teach you. They're lessons. You either have the relationships that are there to teach you a lesson, or you have the relationships that are there for forever and you can work through any and everything and you can get through anything, them type of relationships. The relationship with a lesson, it may be the hardest relationship that you may have. The relationship with a lesson may be the relationship that you find yourself in and you're madly in love with a person, but it's just not working. The relationship with a lesson, God may put that person in your life to be like, for the time being that y'all are together, it's all peaches and cream until a certain breaking point. I had a relationship that was a very teachable lesson. I was with this person for 9 months. My sophomore year, I was head over heels for this person. When I say love this person, I love this person. And I can say I love this person because in a relationship, you know it's love when you, I don't want to say you can't see yourself with nobody else, because I was young. Sophomore year, I was 15 going on 16. You know, everybody says, what do you know about love? Da da da, all types of stuff. But I knew I loved that person. And, you know, stuff happens. And yeah, it's hard to get over that relationship. That relationship was so hard. Now, I'm not saying I haven't talked to other people before that. I talked to other people before that. I was dealing with somebody and I was with other people, but it wasn't like an actual, ooh, that's my boyfriend. Like, girl, we went out on this date. Like, no, I was going out on dates with this person. I was meeting his family, all types of stuff. So, you know, and the way it ended, yeah, it hurt. Of course it's gonna hurt. And that's what the relationship for a lesson is. It's gonna teach you to either grow up and mature, to understand yourself more, or to even be like, that's not what I want in my next relationship. I don't want my next relationship to be like that. School. I could say so much about school. Because, you know, graduate, done. I'm going into another 4 years. I'm going to college. I'm going to Central State University in the fall. High school. School in general. It's going to be rough, of course, you know. But high school had a very big impact on me. Freshman year, I'm a real student. I wouldn't say top of my class, but I had a 3.2 GPA, 3.1 GPA, something like that. I'm a smart kid. I just, when something doesn't catch my attention and I'm not focused into it, and when I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And I'm such a stubborn person. I can admit that. Like, when I want to do something, I'm all for it. I'm going to do it. You can't tell me nothing about it because that's what I want to do, you know? But when I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. And freshman year, I was really good. And I was living in the city, and I moved because it just was too much. I was in the city, back and forth from the city and the suburbs, and moving back and forth, going to school, and I was late every day. It just wasn't something I wanted to do, and it was really messing me up. Like, I was getting irritated because I was having to stay after school doing these detentions on Fridays that it was stupid. Like, the fact that I was getting detentions for being late almost every day because I stayed in the suburbs and I was driving from the suburbs. Well, my parents were driving me from the suburbs to the city every day to go to the school. It wasn't working. So I moved out in the suburbs, and I went to my school I graduated from sophomore year, and that was a huge adjustment. You know, I feel like any person that has to adjust from moving to one school, already coming out of 8th grade and going to a high school is totally different, of course. But coming out of 8th grade, going to high school, and then switching from a high school to a new school is just it's a huge adjustment. Like, what person wouldn't feel out of place and didn't know nobody? It took me time to adjust. And of course I made friends and everything, but it was a huge adjustment. And coming from like my school where it was a noble school, so we couldn't have our phones. We had to wear uniform. we had to, there was this demerit system, and like if you were late, that was one demerit. If you cussed, that was like two demerits. It was, I don't even remember the whole system, how I remember it, but when I went there. But switching from that to a school where we could have our phones, where all we had to do was ask to go to the bathroom. Teachers let us. And my freshman year, we would have to ask for the bathroom. A security guard would have to come get us, walk us to the bathroom, walk us back to class. It was draining compared to the school I'm at that I graduated from, where all you had to do was ask to go to the bathroom and they would let you. I felt free. I don't know how y'all would feel, but I felt free. Like, so of course I kind of like scared off, and I wasn't as focused how I was. I can admit that now. Like, I slacked off. And I know that. So, like, it was a different adjustment. And did I make the right adjustment going into it? No. But of course, that's because I was used to something new. And of course I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Like, who wouldn't? And then I got with the guy I was with sophomore year, and we went to prom, and I had my first year going into my new school was really good. It was really good, but it also I got distracted. And that's why I'm talking and saying school, like, I would say focus. Like, I've learned so much now that I wish I would have listened to my parents about. Like, yeah, date. Okay, fine. Date in high school. It's a good learning experience. You may come out and meet the love of your life, and you may not know it. But focus. That was my thing. I wasn't as focused as I should have been compared to my freshman year. My freshman year, coming out of 8th grade, I was so focused. Focus. Up until 2 a.m. doing homework assignments because I didn't want to stay after school and do this thing called LaSalle. Because if you didn't do your homework, they would make you stay after school and do your work then and turn it in. My freshman year, my school, they did not want us to fail in any type of way, shape, or form. Not saying that my school now wanted us to fail, but they didn't have the things that were set up my freshman year that I took advantage of. They didn't have that my sophomore year at my new school. So, focus. Like, I can't stress that enough. Of course, go out, go have fun, but focus too. That's really important. Dating. I guess you could put dating and relationships in the same category. I guess. But dating is a whole nother ball game. Like, going from not dating up until I was 16 to, well, I was dating before I was 16. But what do y'all classify as dating? Because I feel like if you can't really go out on dates and go out, it's not dating. You're not dating that person. You may have a crush. You could say that. You may like this person, and there is a total difference from school dating and dating. Like, they're two totally different things. School dating is, well, that's my boyfriend, but that's only your boyfriend in school. Or, yeah, that's your boyfriend in school, and you talk to him almost every freaking day outside of school. But is that little boy coming over? Is that little girl coming over your house? Is that little girl or little boy? Are y'all going out? Have they met your parents? Like, it's different. It's next totally different. Social media. I feel like social media plays a huge factor on everybody's life, and I feel like it shouldn't. Social media makes you compare yourself to others, and you don't want to compare yourself to others. You are you and they are them. Like, God made you one way, and he made the next person how they are. So, and comparing yourself has a huge effect on how you look at yourself. I can say I struggled because I feel like at one point I felt like I should have been little and skinny and this is that and the third, and I came to the realization that's not who I am. I am a plus size cutie, okay? Like, you don't need to be one way because that's what the world is showing you. Like, social media has a huge impact on how people see themselves, and it's kind of messed up. And it's not kind of messed up. It's messed up. But then again, you have the part of social media that helps you branch off and find yourself and be who you want to be and what do you want to get into. Like me and YouTube. I knew I wanted to do YouTube for the longest, but I was putting it off, and I was putting it off so much because I didn't know how to, not say I didn't know how to start, but I didn't know where to start and what to do and what did I want to talk about and this is that and the third. And I felt like nobody was going to listen. But you have to try. You don't know until you try. So, I mean, find yourself in the way you can. Social media is a good way to find yourself, but it also can damage you because you're looking at other people and you're looking at other people on their best when you're probably at your worst, and then it makes you criticize yourself like, why am I like this? Why is this like this? I have to change this. I have to do this. No, you need to figure out what's best for yourself and where do you find yourself? Where okay, yeah. Social media may help you, like, motivate you. I know I started getting into little stuff like losing weight and stuff like that because of social media. Social media may help. That's what I was getting at. It helped me realize that it's like, okay, now this is the time I need to start losing weight. And I need to do this. Not do it, but I need to figure out what works best for me, losing weight wise. And yeah, of course you're gonna need not social media, but the internet to, like, find different things that work for you and what's best for you. So, I mean, hey, what works for you may not work for the next person. But, I mean, hey. And that was my girl talk. I hope you liked it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification button so you don't miss a single beat. I'll see you in the next video.
Are we wasting time? Girl, please don't waste my time. You know how I don't just wanna chill with you.